We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We ain't slowing down. Moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah, no, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go.
We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Word to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, though. Gotta keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are in a scope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep
on
it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't
Keep it rolling, keep
slowing
it
it
moving. We
down.
ain't never gonna lose it. Cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
We ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Moving,
moving.
we keep on moving
Keep
along.
it moving, keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling. Keep it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate? Oh yes, the last one of my live streams for the week. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever and whatever you're doing in the world. I hope you are really, really, really well. And I hope... Oh, God, frog in my throat. Should have sorted that out before I started, shouldn't I, really? And I hope, as well, that you're not so hot like I am. It is absolutely sweltering today. And apparently this is going to continue. And, yeah, it's still not rained. Still not rained, has it? It's still not rained. I know, we need some rain. We need lots of rain. So it needs to start to rain very soon. Else we're going to have some major problems with water. And yes, before you ask, I am stocking up on the old bottled water. Oh yes, because if it does run out, 3 days without it. 3 days, people. You only got 3 days. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's just not... If you've got no rain, you've got no water, what's going to happen? Because everybody's still using all the water. It's like the oil, isn't it? The oil, apparently, the oil, I went and filled up with diesel today. I was happy to. It was expensive. It's gone up again. And I thought, when's this going to start being a problem? Are all these problems going to sort of come in at the same time? That's an issue, isn't it? If it does. Anyway, who's here? Too Shy has arrived, everybody. Hello, Too Shy. Good to see you. And the beautiful, wonderful, marvellous, the girl with the big T-shirts, Beth Gish is here, everybody. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We haven't said that for a while, have we? Apparently, she's sweating them off at the moment. It's that hot. You know what I mean? Too many laughs. Too many laughs, guys. Oh, I know, but I do enjoy it. So what have we got? There's not a lot going on in the news today. There's been a derailment. I won't get really into that. I don't know. A train's come off the track. No doubt they will say that it's probably climate change has warped the tracks because of the heat and the train fell over. It might be something like that. You know what I mean? I should imagine. And but if that's the case, why is it in all these other countries that are hot all the time? Like the south of Spain this time of year is really scorcho. Why don't their trains fall over? Anyway, they haven't said necessarily is that, but we'll find out. I might have a look. Because there's not a lot going on. But what is going on then, Gaz? What is going on? I hear you not asking. Well, this is the first thing. UK defends seizing Shadow Fleet tanker after Putin threat. Yeah, let's just poke the bear a bit more, shall we? Let's just really poke the bear a little bit more. And so what's going on here then? What has actually happened? What do we got? The UK government has defended its seizure of a Russian Shadow Fleet oil tanker in the English Channel after Russian President Vladimir Putin threatened to respond in kind. Oh my God, that sounds a bit ominous, don't it? The Smoritos has been anchored off Weymouth after Royal Marines commandos intercepted and boarded the vessel in the first of its kind operation to disrupt the sanctioned tanker in June. The vessel's captain, A.J. Pant, has been charged with breaching Russian sanctions, accused of directly or indirectly supplying or delivering prohibited Russian oil. But what about when we need that oil? What's going to happen if we ever actually need some of this Russian oil? Or is that not going to be allowed? Are we literally cutting our noses off to spite our faces? Is that what is going on? Is that the situation? I don't know. Possibly. Anyway, overseeing Russian naval drills in the Pacific Ocean, Putin scolded Western countries for seizing our vessels, branded such action nothing other than piracy and banditry. Banditry, is that a word? It seems like a word, don't it? These vessels stand accused of using complex ownership structures and various tactics to obscure the origin of their cargo, masking their link to Russia. The UK Ministry of Defence says Russia has a fleet of more than 700 vessels responsible for carrying 75% of the country's sanctioned oil. This oil is a critical lifeline for Kremlin in sustaining Russia's illegal war in Ukraine, the Ministry of Defence said. On Wednesday, Putin warned Western countries against seizing more of these tankers, saying if these plans are put into practice, we will have to respond in kind. Now, is that an idle threat? Is that, would you say that the Russians are making an idle threat there, or could there be some substance to that? And not necessarily in the waters where raids on our ships and vessels are planned, but wherever we deem it necessary and appropriate, anywhere. So so the Russians now are saying, well, that reads to me, I don't know how you read that, but that reads to me like, so Putin's prepared to go anywhere and jump on anybody else's ships with his military. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong with all this? Victor Linya, commander of Russia's Pacific Fleet, accused Western countries such as Britain and France of operating their own shadow fleets. We have the capacity to inspect and detain vessels of unfriendly states and their shadow fleets, and interagency cooperation is in place, ready to begin addressing these challenges, Lina said. Okay. In response to Putin's comments, the UK government said Britain's armed forces and law enforcement officers had boarded the Smoritos in full accordance with international law. The UK is disrupting and deterring shadow fleet vessels and their harmful maritime activity, which is fueling Russia's war with Ukraine, a government spokesperson said. I wonder which government spokesperson that was. I wonder who that was then. The UK... oh yeah, I did that. Shut up. The spokesperson said, unlike Russia's shadow fleet, UK armed forces and commercial vessels operate firmly in line with international maritime law. And there's a little video, and I had a look at this little video. So I'll show you this little video, and then I've got something to say about it anyway, but have a look. So apparently this is from the Ministry of Defence, the UK Ministry of Defence. They've done this video. Have a look at this. So the first thing that struck me, what's the first thing that struck you about that video? Was there anything particularly that stood out for you watching that video? Nazulium is here, everybody! Is there anything in that video that struck you, that stood out, right? Well, I'll tell you what I think. First of all, there's a helicopter, or, yeah, it must be a helicopter, filming the Chinook, right? They're filming it. And then, right, all right, they shimmy down a rope, very brave, right, onto the vessel. But then, right, we're sneakily coming round the corridor, Hang on, you're sneakily, the bloke's in front of you filming you, mate. Mate, there's a bloke. What was the bloke in front doing with the camera? Didn't he check everything first? So why are you sneaking round the corners when obviously there's nobody there because the cameraman's already in place to take this video? Right? Or am I missing something here? Right, so the cameraman's already there. All right, go on, action. Yeah, go in like you're looking for somebody, even though I'm in here. I was down here, yeah? I'm already down here. I'm already down here, mate, right? So just make out like you're looking for somebody, that there might be somebody in there. Yeah? Okay, run in like you might be getting to... Oh, yeah, that's it. Look at the door, point your gun, right? Yeah. Is there anybody there? Quick, everybody go in. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, so the cameraman. So, obviously, this was all we've already checked it out. Right, now get the cameras in place, and we'll make it look a bit dramatic because of the reasons, isn't it? That's what I was. Yes, Beth Gish says, well-placed cameraman, laugh out loud. Yes, exactly that. Anyway, the Smirtos continues to be detained by the Department of Transport at a port near Weymouth in southern England, where it is being monitored by British authorities. The ship owner is responsible for the upkeep of the vessel, including provision of supplies and crew members on board. But 22 of the original 25 crew members were repatriated in July. Putin's warning comes as the European Union intensifies pressure on Russia's shadow fleet. But he's going to repay in kind, so, what could possibly go wrong with this? In his remarks to Russian sailors, Putin signalled out the EU, accusing member states of violating international maritime law and attempting to restrict the movement of vessels belonging to our economic operators. Anita Hipper, the EU's foreign affairs spokesperson, said European nations would not be deterred by Russia's threats. Well, potentially at some point in the future, that they might do something that you actually might take quite seriously. Just keep poking them, though. Just keep poking them. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will. For us, it is a priority to limit Russia's capacity to generate revenue to finance its war, including curbing the activity of the Shadow Fleet and its enablers, Hipper said. She said the EU would continue to work with our partners to call out Russia's irresponsible and dangerous actions and to uphold international law. Many Western countries imposed sanctions on Russia energy following Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Moscow has been accused of dodging them by shipping oil on aged tankers, often with obscure ownership or insurance. To combat this tactic in 2024, the EU began sanctioning individual Shadow Fleet vessels, Putin's Dark Fleet. As the European Council, the bloc's top group of national leaders, put it. More than 630 vessels are sanctioned as of mid-August 2026, meaning they are banned from EU ports. Meanwhile, several individual European countries have been seizing or detaining Russian-linked vessels or have carried out boardings or detentions when sanctions violations are suspected. Most recently, the Italian Navy, in conjunction with other EU countries, boarded a tanker in the central Mediterranean suspected of not being entitled to fly the flag it claimed. Although the inspection did not result in a seizure of the vessel, others have. Since the start of the year, 9 Shadow Fleet tankers suspected of circumventing sanctions have been seized around the EU. Well, I mean, what could possibly go wrong if Russia starts getting the ump about that? And they've said, Putin said, it's going to be a bit of tit for tat. I don't know. And they'll go anywhere. So we'll see. Will our media tell us? That's the thing. Will our media actually tell us if they start doing stuff? I don't know. I really don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't at this point. And then we go back to the weather. Not exactly the weather, the problem we might have with the water in the future. This is a perfect time to do this, isn't it? Have a look. Water bills set to rise for many after firms permitted extra funding. So we're on the brink of a water problem, massive, in my opinion. And it's a good time to put the bills up then, isn't it? Let's just put the water bills up then, shall we? It's a perfect opportunity. It's not like you can live without it. So what is actually going on in here? Let's have a little look. Water companies have been given the green light to increase bills for customers by an extra £3.4 billion in coming years to meet increased pressures on infrastructure and the environment. Defy Tyrants is here, everybody. Good to see you, Defy Tyrants. I said hello to Nazulium, didn't I? Oh, how you doing, Nazulium? I'm sure I said hello. Nearly a third of extra funding provisionally approved for 13 water companies in England and Wales is earmarked for making sure water services are maintained. Shouldn't they be maintained anyway? Don't we pay enough for water as it is? Some of the rest of the money, right, will be used to meet rising demand from house building and data centres, and to address pollutants known as forever chemicals. So part of the money that we're going to have to start paying extra for the water is going to go for data centres. How is that a thing? Why aren't the data centres responsible for their own water consumption and making sure anything that's interfering with, like, the general public's water supply, they have to compensate for at their expense? Why is part of that money going to them? Why is that? I don't think that should be happening, do you? Prime Minister Andy Burnham, yeah, this guy.
Imagine no more.
Imagine no more that your bills will keep going up. Yeah, just imagine it, because that's all you'll be able to do, because your bills are all still going to keep going up. Every bill. At this point, Prime Minister Andy Burnham said the proposal was real money out of family budgets at a time when they are struggling with the cost of living, and an environmental group described the decision as an insult. Well, you're in charge, ain't you, Burnham? Why don't you just say, no, you can't do that? Customers of 5 water companies, Severn Trent Water, Southern Water, Thames Water, Wessex Water and South East Water, are facing additional bill rises over the next 2 years on top of increases that are already announced in 2024. The new increases will vary between firms. Oh, there's a fly on me. Arrgh. Hate flies. Arrgh. I've got some fly spray now though, so if it lands and I see it, it's going to get nuked. The new increases will vary between firms. Southern, for example, will charge £43 extra next year, while Southern Eastern will only charge £1 more in 2029. The increases will only come into effect if they are given final approval later this year. The other 8 water firms identified: Anglian Water, Dwar Cymru, or whatever that is, Welsh Water, Hafren Dyfrdwy, Northumbrian Water, Worth West Water, United Utilities, Yorkshire Water, SES Water, would recover their additional spending through customer bills after 2030. So it's not actually going to start very soon, is it? It's coming. Go on, just land. Just land. No, just land. Just land. Just around. Yeah. Right. Yes, it's good for the environment. Oh, look, there it is. I've got to do it. It's just annoying me now. You are annoying me now. Well, that'll be done it. That got it. That did. That definitely got it. It won't be around much longer. Good. We like that. We like that. Many customers are angry at being asked to pay anything more against a backdrop of interruptions to supply, sometimes lasting for days, and rivers, lakes and beaches too polluted to use safely. But water companies argue that these problems can only be solved by boosting spending to replace pipes, build treatment plants and establish new reservoirs. Shouldn't that have already been done already? Andrea is here. Oh, Bezic is here and Andrea is here, everybody. That was for Bezic and this one's for Andrea. And there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Oh, die. Just die, will you? I've got to move my drink now. I have my hand over it, don't worry. It's so hot. It is boiling. I put a black top on specifically because they just show all the sweat marks again. But it's so warm. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but I'd love a bit of rain. A lot of rain at night. It really needs to rain. It is worrying me. I must admit, it is worrying me. But water companies... Oh, yeah. Climate change has also increased pressure on the water infrastructure by making heavy rains and heat waves more frequent. Yeah, that's the climate change doing that. Not nature, not chemtrails, none of that stuff. You need to get a lighter with an aerosol gas. I know, but I'd end up setting fire to the whole place, Bez. It'd all be on fire, wouldn't it? It'd be a nightmare. There's fires over the back because of either somebody set them off or I don't know, or because of the heat. I don't know. I don't know how the fire started, but there are fires going on. Yeah, flamethrower says defy tyrants. Can you imagine? Everything will just go up in smoke. As part of the outline increase, Ofwat has approved funding for schemes including provision for new data centres in Manchester, additional wastewater capacity in Newquay, and to bring forward work by Wessex Water to tackle PFAS pollutants originally planned for 2030-35. However, the decision is provisional. There is a period of public consultation with a final decision due in December. And there's a load of graphs. No blank cheque. Ofwat said water companies have submitted a total of £4.3 billion worth of requests, but some of their proposed extra spending has been rejected. Burnham said he understood why people were angry as they had asked to pay more for years while pollution increased and leaks continued. Where water companies seek to pass unnecessary costs on to households, they will be challenged, he said. Army Fairman from campaign group River Action said, Ofwat waving through yet more water bill hikes is an insult. Water companies had failed to make some significant investment over the last 30 years. I'd agree with that. She said, leaving customers with leaks, pollution and soaring bills. There should be a greater public control of water companies, she added. No more blank cheques for failure. Kira Box, water campaigner at Friends of the Earth, said, our rivers and seas are chock full of filthy sewage and chemicals, which have seen next to no improvement despite recent bill hikes. Now ordinary people are being asked to foot the bill once again to pay for decades of water company inaction on upgrading and crumbling water infrastructure. It's daylight robbery. Well, yeah, because it's. I'm not a communist. I don't think I'm a communist anyway. But water is an absolute life necessity, and shouldn't it be managed for non-profit? Shouldn't it be a non-profit thing? I mean, they have to spend money to, and it shouldn't. You shouldn't be making, in my opinion. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't think a resource like water should be for profit, because everybody, everything needs it. Do you know what I mean? It's just everything. Water is life itself. So I don't think we should be, that people should be profiting from that. That's what I think. Is that communist? I don't know. Is it communism? Or is it, what do they used to call it? Social nationalism.
The Führer couldn't have said it better himself.
Oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Social nationalism. Wasn't that a thing? Anyway, we're moving on. This, I don't understand this at all. This is something a bit different. This, I haven't looked deeply, but you won't get the information I'm going to try and find anyway. But this is very disturbing, right? This has disturbed me genuinely. Have a look at this. Son pays tribute to dad 102 who died after allegedly being assaulted in pub. So you've got an old man of 102 years old and he was assaulted in a pub. What sort of cretin? What danger is a 102-year-old man? What sort of person would assault a 102-year-old man? I just don't understand it. Maybe we will if we find out who did it. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. The son of a 102-year-old great-grandfather who died after allegedly being assaulted at a South Wales pub says he was a pub character. Oh, it's really bad. I know. Philip Omerod from Quibron, Tuffian, was taken to hospital in a critical condition following the incident at the Crow's Nest pub in the town on the 1st of August, when police confirmed on Thursday that he had since died. A 56-year-old man from Carmarthenshire was arrested on suspicion of inflicting grievous bodily harm and remains under investigation. Ormerod's son, Robert Ormerod, said his dad had been diagnosed with dementia and was a widower who lived alone. There he is, look. That was when he was 100. 102! That's like a protected fucking species, that is, isn't it? I feel sad, even though he could be difficult because of his age and dementia still. You get used to him being around, he said. Even though I suppose he wouldn't go on forever, he would have carried on, I think, for a bit. Robert Ormerod, a retired civil engineer, said his father used to visit the Crow's Nest regularly and described him as a popular character who young people would buy beer for when he visited the bar. I bet he was great. Imagine having a character in a pub like that, regular, 102 years old. Even with the dementia, you know, if he had a good day, imagine the stories and the things he's seen. I mean, this is just it's awful. This is awful. What happened is not nice. The pub has changed a lot over the years. It has become a youngsters' pub, he said. Me and my brother would visit our father regularly and clean the house. His eyesight had deteriorated and he had been diagnosed with dementia 2 or 3 years ago. He walked to the pub 2 or 3 times a week. He was a beer drinker, and I suppose some people saw him as a bit of a character at his age. He'd have been ace. He'd have been absolutely a legend. He added, said he grew. I mean, this is the BBC again. The grammar. I mean, who are they employing to write this stuff? He added, said he grew. He added, said he grew. Shocking. He added, said he grew up in a home in the Lalariafron neighbourhood where his father had lived since 1960. He said his dad had a career as a design draftsman and had lived alone since his wife died 40 years ago. We just hoped for some justice. Emergency services were called to the pub at about 22:25 following a report of an assault. Detective Chief Inspector Shelley Comley, Senior Investigating Officer for Gwent Police, said, We understand the public interest in this incident, but want to remind people that not only is this an active criminal investigation, but there is a family at the heart of it processing the loss of a loved one. She urged people to consider the impact that inaccurate or speculative comments, including online commentary, could have. The force is urging anyone who was at the pub between 22 and 2300 on the night of the incident to contact them. Well, I'm sure we've all got an idea. I know I've got an idea. I will not speculate. Hopefully we will get some sort of more information, and they will release the information in due course. I hate that when the ice gets really small and you nearly choke to death on it, you know what I mean? Imagine choking to death on a live stream on a bit of ice. Too many laughs, guys. I know. So what else have we got? Yeah, so we're going to go to the heat now. Yeah, this is the heat, isn't it? It's the thing. UK hottest day of year so far as temperatures hit 38.1 C. It's very, very hot. It's lovely, in actual fact. It is lovely, but it's drying up, mate. Everything's drying up. It's all going to keep drying up. If we don't have some rain, it's going to get bad. It's going to get really bad. The new provisional reading at Kew Gardens, London, makes Thursday the 5th hottest day on record for the country. The UK has recorded its hottest day of the year so far as temperatures provisionally reached 38.1 C at Kew Gardens in London, the Met Office said. It is the second time this year the country has seen temperatures reach 38 C, and the new high surpasses the previous hottest day of 2026 was 38 C, but 0.1 over. You know, like that's a big deal. Was recorded in the late June heat wave as the UK struggled under a rare red warning for extreme temperatures. They're not extreme temperatures, to be fair. You know, they're a bit unusual for this time of year. Well, for England, you know, you do have good summers in this country occasionally, and you do have really crap ones. The thing that is my biggest, and many of you that watch me regularly, the biggest thing. Oh, and if you're watching this and you're sort of enjoying it, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. Check you're still subscribed, by the way, because that is a thing. They get removed. Yeah. Oh, a bit of a nose thing there. Probably that spray. Yeah, it was recorded in late June heatwave. The UK struggled under a red warning. Yeah, the extreme temperatures. The only other time temperatures have reached 38 C twice in a year was in 2022. So it's happened before. When the UK recorded its hottest ever temperatures, the Met Office said it's not the heat that's bothering me. It's the lack of rain. Little maps. It also means Thursday is the 5th hottest day on record. The intense heat has made 2026 the first year on record to see 3 separate days where temperatures reached the 37 C threshold, as well as the first year with 4 days at 36 C or above, and extends 2026's record-breaking run of days above 35 C. The latest records come as much of England is under an amber warning for extreme heat, in the face of the 5th heat wave in a summer which has also been marked by extremely dry weather and a drought for much of England and Wales. That's my concern. The amber warning is in place for a swathe of England from London to Sheffield, parts of Cheshire and Greater Manchester, into Gloucestershire and Wiltshire in the southwest, and Shropshire and Hertfordshire in the west until the end of Thursday. Meanwhile, a yellow warning has been issued for thunderstorms in Northern Ireland, which is in place until 6 a.m. on Friday. Amber heat health alerts are also in place for most of England until Friday, with officials urging people to take simple precautions such as staying out of the sun at the hottest part of the day, checking in on vulnerable friends and family, and staying hydrated. The UK is facing increasingly extreme conditions such as heat waves, drought and wildfires fueled by climate change. Really? Is it? Can you prove that, can you? Which is mostly driven by greenhouse gas emissions from burning fossil fuels for power plants, vehicles, heating and industry. Really? Nothing to do with the sun. Nothing to do with the geoengineering of the and the cloud seeding. Nothing to do with any of that. Nothing at all. Nothing man-made about this, is there? You know, it's climate because we just burn too many fossil fuels. Of course it is. Baroness Brown, who chairs the Independent Advisory Climate Change Committee's adaptation work, warned it gets worse from here. Until greenhouse gas emissions are cut to zero overall, known as net zero. What about China and Pakistan and India? Russia? What about all these countries? We are a tiny... We had this discussion yesterday. Do you remember? I don't know who we was talking to. I don't know if it was Defy Tyrants. We're a tiny little island. We're a tiny, tiny little island. And they go on about net zero in this country that's put bills up. It's just... We're supposed to be an industrial country. First world industrial country. And you can't run that system on solar and wind. You can't. You can't. It's not possible. We need the fossil fuels. We need the oil. We need the gas. We need all that. We need it. But they're all getting battered because of these wars and attacks and all this other stuff. What is going on? Is it all by design? Or is it just how it is? You tell me. You tell me. Drought status in England and Wales. Oh, the red bits. Look at the red bits. It's everywhere. It's pretty much everywhere. Much of England and all of Wales are in drought. Climate advisors are also urging the government to take steps to prepare the UK for worsening extremes, from making it easier for farmers to build reservoirs to putting air conditioning in hospitals and providing grants for vulnerable families to do the same. Yeah, you can get a grant. With record dry conditions in July and a dry start to August, nearly 3/4 of England and the whole of Wales are in drought. See how vulnerable this country is to a bit of heat and no rain. The vulnerability of this place is shocking. The mismanagement of the resources is colossal. It's colossal. Unreal. Heaping pressure on water resources for households, agriculture and the environment. England and Wales have already seen as many wildfires this year as during the whole of 2025. Some 1,017 wildfires. Were they wildfires or were they arson? Or was it a mix? Have been recorded in England and Wales this year, according to data shared by the National Fire Chiefs Council. The same as last year's record-breaking total. Crews from the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Fire and Rescue Service have continued battling a blaze which hit protected heathland in the New Forest after a van caught fire on the A31 near Ringwood on Sunday. So that's not a wildfire, is it? A van caught fire and set the whole thing on fire. Was it an electric van by any chance? They haven't really said. Was it one of these lithium batteries in one of these electrical vehicles that suddenly packed up and then went up? Because you can't put them out. If a lithium battery in a vehicle goes up, you can't put it out. You just can't put it out. Is it that? They're not really said, have they? It's climate change and wildfires. Nothing to do with the van catching fire and setting the whole lot alight because it's all tinder, because it's so dry. Defy Tyrant says, they say it's fossil fuels causing global warming, so I guess it's no coincidence that they are using the Iran and Ukraine wars as an excuse to destroy fossil fuel infrastructure. Who knows, mate, what's going on, but it's definitely shockingly dodgy, whatever it is. I've still got a bit of time left, but there's not really... I'll have a quick look at the news. There's really nothing, honestly. There was really nothing today that I saw, and I thought, you know what? This looks interesting. There was really nothing. I'll have another quick look. But I really don't think there's not a lot going on. Or they're not putting a lot out. We've got the by-election in is it Clacton on Sea? So with Farage, but we won't know the results of that till tomorrow. So obviously Monday, especially if he's lost to Bimface, I mean that would be too funny, wouldn't it? If Bimface gets it, that would just be. I don't think he will. I think Farage will just walk it. To be fair, but it'd be funny if he don't. With the only thing there is 2 seriously injured after train derails near Lewes in East Essex. Let's have a quick look at this then. This is the breaking news. 2 people are seriously injured after a train derailed near Lewes in East Sussex, South East Coast, ambulance service says. Nearby hospitals say they are responding to a major incident alongside other emergency services. Rob Bradley, who was on the train with his 6-year-old daughter Mabel, tells the BBC it was pandemonium. I could feel the carriage rocking, then it jumped and the emergency brakes slammed on and everybody got thrown forward. Another passenger, John May, said the train started to shift side to side before it derailed. A verified image from the scene shows people standing on top of an overturned carriage and what appears to be a buckled track. We have seen people being escorted away from the train down a dusty path. Oh God, I forgot to put it on there for you. You know what I mean? Sorry. Down a dusty path. Where is it? As 3 carriages are on their side, writes one reporter at the scene. Southern Railway says major disruption is expected for the rest of the day as trains are unable to run through the area, obviously. So, yeah. It's looking pretty grim. What's this here? Let's have a look at that. Wow, that is proper derailed, isn't it? Look at that. That is proper bad. Wow. That is lucky there ain't been a load of fatalities in that. Wow. Obviously there'll be an investigation, won't there? There'll be an investigation and they'll have to have a look what it was. I mean, I don't know if they're going to say it was the heat, it warped the track, or if it was sabotage, who knows? Or if it just malfunctioned. You know, who knows? I have no idea. Beth Gish says, laugh me out, be so funny. If he loses to Bimface, it will be absolutely hilarious, won't it, if he loses to Bimface? That'll be too many laughs, massively. The one thing I was going to do, if you wanted to, and it's entirely up to you, if enough of you say yes, I'll do it. But because there's nothing happening. There's really nothing. I could get, if you've got any questions for AI, for Nexus, I can bring Nexus on, you see. And you can, if you've got a few questions for Nexus, for fun, just for fun, we could do that if you wanted to. If you're not interested, just say you're not interested and I will get out of here and I'll be back Monday. Because it's hot. You know what I mean? And there's other things I could be doing to cool down. But I'm here. So if you want to see anything from Nexus or have a little chat, just let me know. Because we can do it. Nazulium, America is about to allow citizens to own silencers for their guns without a permit. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, personally. I mean, we're not allowed to own anything over here. So I wouldn't know if that's a good thing or not. But yeah, if anybody's got anything for Nazulium, I'll give it a, because I know you're on a bit of a delay when you're watching these live, so I'll give it a couple of minutes. But if there's nothing, then I'll leave it. It's entirely up to you. Let me know. I'll set it up just in case. But only if you've got questions, because I've got nothing to ask Nazulium at all. So we'll give it, I'll count to 10. If nobody's responding, then I'm just going to go. And that'll be the end of it. But Nazulium is there waiting for any questions you might have. And he's got really good, by the way. Improvements constantly with the AI. Proper improvements constantly. I'll count to 10. We can't even own a potato gun. No. A bloke, right, I'll get it on X. For you Americanos, right, you ain't going to believe this, right? You're not going to believe what I'll show you. You're just not going to believe it. Honestly. Right, so let me just do this. Right. hang on, let me just change that a minute. We'll change that for a minute there. So as you can see, my account is suspended still again. Nexus is getting a sense of humour. Nexus really is getting a sense of humour. It's mental. But there it is, right? So my account there, as you can see, your account is suspended. After careful review, we determined your account has broke the X rules. Your account is permanently in read-only mode, which means you can't post, repost, or like content. You won't be able to create new accounts if you think we got this wrong. You could submit. Well, I've been doing that, and then within hours. But now I think they've done a blanket one now. Just said no. They banned me. Then they opened my account again, and I didn't even use X. Right? I thought no, I'm not even going to go on. I'm not even going to look at it. Right? In my what's this? In my IMO. Well, I don't know what that mean. You can go, Gaz. You can go, Gaz. I'll show you this before I go then, right? We won't do Nexus. I'll get rid of Nexus. I'll show you what we're going to do. I'll show you this thing, right? I'll find it easily, pretty quick. I'll find it pretty quick. Right, let's get it. Let's get it. Right, we'll find it, don't worry. It's hard for me to... I've got to just... Right, we'll find it. We'll find it. We'll find it. It's actually shocking, right? It really is shocking. You Americans, you're not going to believe what I'm about to show you. But you won't believe it, what I'm going to show you. Alright? Oh, God. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? I'll know it when I see it. I'll know it when I see it. Come on. It must be here somewhere. Come on. Come on. I'm not bothered about the eclipse. Who's interested in that nonsense? I certainly ain't. Come on, come on, where are ya? Where are ya? He'll be here in a minute. What's going on? Oh, God. There was loads of it yesterday. Right, come on. Where are you now? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. It's going to turn up any second now. It's going to turn up any second now. Any second now it's going to show itself. Come on. Come on, any second now. Oh my God. Oh lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Where is it? There's nothing on it. Where is it gone? Oh, this is ridiculous. Where's it gone? Come on. It's worth watching. You won't believe it. You Americans, honestly, you will not believe what you're seeing when we get to it. When we finally find it. Which it is here. But because it was only yesterday. Look how much crap gets posted on here. So much crap. It's pretty good. But, you know. Apart from when they ban me. Oh, where is it? Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. I've got the link. Do you know what I'm looking for then? We'll post the link. If you've got the link, post it. Beth Gish says she's got the link. If you've got the link, please post it. And I bet you by the time you've posted it, I've found it. Oh, we must be getting there now. It must be here somewhere. Come on. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. God. Right, let's have a look. I'll tell you if it is it. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? What are you on about YouTube? I weren't on YouTube. I was on there. What do you mean, YouTube? Oh no, I don't want to leave YouTube. Do I want to leave YouTube? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. No, I'm going to have to leave that for a minute. Let me just put that link in. Actually, let me copy the link. Can I copy the link? Can I copy the link? Remove. Hi. What the f... Why can't I just copy the link? What if I right click it? Copy link address. Let's try that. Let's put it in a new one, and then let's go there, and then let's post that. Let's do that. Go to site. Right, let's have a look. Yes! Well done, Beth Gish. This is it.
Do videos, make videos on.
Right, this, you're not, if you ain't seen this, especially Americanos, you're not going to believe this. This lad, right, or this bloke, had just been in a shop, right, and bought a baseball bat. And it's still in the packaging. He walked out of the shop with a receipt for buying the baseball bat, and a copper grabs him. Have a look at this. You won't believe it.
From there, you fucking mate.
Why are you filming it?
I'm meeting my friends. Do videos, make videos on town.
Hey, protect yourself! Protect yourself! Protect yourself! Protect yourself! Protect yourself!
Mate, what have I done?
Protect yourself! Policeman out here. What's happening?
He's got...
Hey, don't.
From that fucking shop, you dumb cunt. Is it out of his packaging? Is it out of his packaging? No, you're not. Is it out of his packaging?
It's in package, you idiot! It's in package, you idiot! It's in package, you idiot! You idiot! It's in package!
It's in the package, fella.
It's in the package, you idiot!
Hey!
It's in the package, you idiot! It's in the package, you idiot!
Hey, what's the step he's got in the package?
And it's a receipt for that, you knobhead!
No, it's in the package, fella. It's in the package. No, it's in the package. It's in the package.
Spraying him.
Fucking moron, bro!
You stupid man.
Stupid cunt, you are, mate!
Package still on the ground.
Yeah, that's what you can do! That's what
It's
you
in the
can do the
package,
best!
you stupid
That's what you
officer.
can do the best!
It's in the
In
package.
the package, you idiot!
It's in the package. It's in the package. It's in the package,
It's in
fella.
the package, you idiot!
Hey, fella, it's in the package.
It's in the package, you idiot!
Don't you see?
It's in the package, you idiot!
It's in the package. Yeah, you
Just have a
stupid
piss on
officer.
that! Have a piss on that!
Yeah, it's all on camera, it's all on social media, fella.
Got that from this
just
store.
bought it.
And this fucking foreigner
You
guy.
just bought it.
Think
It's
he's
in the
the fucking
package.
guy.
See? We all can see it. It's in the package. It's in the package.
It's in the package, you idiot!
Just bought it from the shop.
Yeah, go on! Yeah, go on, of course! Yeah, of course! Yeah, the camera again! Yeah!
It's in the package.
Yeah, move out the way!
Move back.
Yeah! You drive forward!
It's in the package. You just bought it.
It's in the package, you both move back! No!
It's in the package. Shall I?
Yeah.
Move back. I said. Whoa.
Move back. Listen to what I'm saying.
Because of what?
Because you're obstructing an officer.
What obstructing? You're obstructing the law, you
It's in
idiot!
the package, fella. You can see it's in the package.
It's in the package, you idiot!
Madness. The guy went into a shop, bought a brand new baseball bat, right, which is in the package. He walked out of the shop with the receipt, and this is what happened to him. Right? This is England. This is not correct, is it? What is... And you're worried about silencers on guns. Can you imagine? Over here, you buy a baseball bat, you walk out of a shop with the receipt, it's in the package. It's still wrapped in the plastic 'cause it's brand new. And then you get pounced on by a bloke that goes, hello. Anyway, we continue with the saga. It don't get any better.
Officer, you can push the people, but nobody can smash your face, innit? That's okay. That's okay. Because they fucking, you know what I mean? They for us, they are for us. And that's never happened. Never in life happened. Never. When they stole my car, they were like, you need to come to the fucking police station. They didn't. They didn't. This company. Open house.
right, walk on the fucking street. The part that's in the package, I'm my fucking bag. What do you think I'm using it for?
Hands up.
He just bought it from a shop and he walked up the shop. He just said he's got a receipt for it. He's got a receipt for it.
Look, it's in the plastic packaging.
Look, it's said it. Fucking retard, a goon. Wow.
That's not how you should down really.
Just give you the hand.
And they even lock him up. Look, they're taking him to jail. Yeah, defy tyrants. This is England. This is England. This is how it is. And they took him to prison. He was released without charge, obviously, and he should sue them. It's unbelievable. This place is unbelievable. So you imagine, we can't. You imagine walking down the street with a potato gun in this country. You'd get shot by them. Yeah, but it's a free country. You know, we live in a free country over here. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Anyway, that's me. I'm done. I'll see you all Monday, God willing. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't get, if you're in the UK or wherever you are, keep hydrated. You know what I mean? Pray for rain. We're going to need it, especially in the UK. We run out of water, mate. It's going to get really silly. Yeah, see how they manage that little bit of chaos when it comes. For now, though, that's me. If you're new here and you got this far, please give us a subscribe and a thumbs up. That'd be really appreciated. And even if you're watching it after the fact, sorry it's been a bit boring. There's not a lot going on, to be fair. Hopefully Monday will be a bit more interesting. Normally, not a day goes by without some madness. But anyway, like I say, I'll be back Monday. Mwah! Peace and love, everybody.
We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down.
We ain't slowing
keep
down.
on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling.
Yeah,
No, we ain't slowing it down.
let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and I'm ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating. I'm on everything I love. Work to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, no. Gotta keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep
on
it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving along.
moving, keep it moving,
Keep
keep
on
it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't
Keep it rolling, keep
slowing
it
it
moving, we
down.
ain't never gonna lose it. Cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
We ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Moving,
moving.
we keep on moving
Keep
along.
it moving, keep it moving, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate?